you're the only one in the world who can give it to me. Will you?
Of course. I want to hear. I care about you. I worry about you. You're my brother. I love you. This is a good speech. This is how I should talk. Giving, caring, nurturing. Take note of that.
They make me pay for these conversations. I used to think my mother, and she would make me eat a whole imaginary dinner while we talked.
So what is it, Jake? Tell me what's wrong.
It's Maggie. I think she's getting ready to leave me.
No, don't tell me. What happened?
Oh, a lot of things that never should have happened.
All right. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't try to guess what's going on in someone else's mind. I used to worry that Harry was going to leave me too.
But he did leave you?
Well, yeah, because I kept saying, you're going to leave me one day. No, oh, you're crazy. We had big problems. You and Maggie had 8 good years. She loves you. I would bet my life on it.
She's been seeing another man.
I am such a bad judge of character. Are you positive, Jake?
Someone new at her office. I don't know if he means something to her, if it's just a stick, or what's wrong with us.
What is wrong with you?
Something stopped.
I am so depressed. There's something wrong with our family, Jake. I mean, Mom got divorced, Pop got divorced, I got divorced, now you're getting divorced.
Mom and Pop is one divorce, and I'm not divorced yet. Don't make it into an epidemic, Karen.
Have you been seeing anyone?
Me? No.
You haven't been seeing another
Didn't
one?
I just say no?
Who's the other woman?
An actress about a year ago. It was only 3 weeks.
What? If it's under a month, it's not an affair? Every man in America wants a calendar like that.
I expected you to be supportive, Karen.
No, you expected me to say what you want to hear. All right, how's this? You're entitled to an affair, Jake. You work hard. It would kill Mama to hear, but she's dead anyway, so what do you care?
I don't need you to make me feel guilty, Karen.
Yes, you do. It's all right, I'm not working anyway. So, tell me, you still seeing this trash?
She is not a tramp.
Always.
No, it's over. The fact is, I love Maggie now more than ever. I don't want to lose her, Karen. If I lose her, I lose everything.
Jake, you are so dependent on women. I've always known that. I wish I could hold you right now. I wish I could grab you in my arms the way that Mama did and make you feel wonderful and safe and loved. I'm sorry that Julie died. I'm sorry that Maggie is so unhappy, but you have me, Jake. You can count on me. This is another good speech. 4 lines like this. This is a woman you can like.
Everybody likes you, Karen.
So why can't I make a marriage work? Don't end up alone like me, Jake. I live in the movies night after night, and you can't be happy living in a popcorn world. No, see, that's crappy dialogue. You're just getting back at me now for that crap about Mama.
I'm sorry. I'll fax you the rewrites tomorrow.
Now you're going?
No, I need to hear Maggie coming up the stairs. Stay for a few minutes.
I'm in your head, Jake. How am I going to get out? When you sneeze?
Maggie walked in with a great big smile on her face, always hiding her true feelings. Hi, hon. Sorry I'm late.
Hi, hon. I actually called a taxi.
Close enough.
Mind we call in for Chinese? I'm too tired to eat low-fat food tonight. She gets to dress so pretty, and I got to wear the ugly schmuck. You smell good. Oh, you took a shower. That's what I need. Get so grimy from ambition.
Going to be long?
Not if I use soap. Why?
Well, I just thought we had a talk.
Before dinner?
Before, during, after.
It's been years since we had a marathon conversation. Sure. So, let me wash my face. Anything I should be nervous about?
Depends on what makes you nervous.
Answers like that. Hey, you're asking for trouble.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Just forget about this other guy?
No, just wait. Bring it up on your 50th anniversary.
Karen, I love you. I know I make you sound silly and foolish and irritating. The clown with a heart of gold. You'll find the right man. Trust me, I'll look for him myself.
Find him. Don't think of him. I don't want a man that dresses worse than me.
Round one.
Oh, what kind of new day did you have? She asked cautiously.
I worked. I spoke to Karen.
Oh, how's she?
Lonely, irritating, neurotic. Normal. She's having a dinner party on Saturday. We're invited. We have to find her a date. That's why she's having a party.
Was this Saturday?
Yes.
I'm going to Philadelphia on Saturday. I told you that.
No, you said you thought you had to go.
Well, yeah, I said I think I have to go to Philadelphia on Saturday.
I think I'm going is indefinite. Definite is I'll be back on Sunday. Or you think you'll be back on Sunday.
No, I will be back on Sunday. What, are you in a lousy mood, or do I just think you are?
Sort of a lousy move.
Well, yeah, I sort of noticed. This isn't what you wanted to talk about, is it, Jake?
No.
Something else, then.
Yes.
Okay, what?
I'm thinking.
You're looking for a topic.
No, I have the topic.
Well, what is it? Jake, you look so pained. Come on, tell me. I'm not going anywhere.
I want to get the first sentence right. It's a writer in me.
But is it important?
I want to make sure I don't lose my audience. Did you ever read The Naked and the Dead? Great first sentence.
What was it?
Nobody could sleep.
Yeah, it's a great first sentence, all right. What's yours, Jake?
Do you want out of this marriage?
Wow, you just topped Norman Mailer. Is this what this conversation's going to be about?
Let's wait and see if it turns into a conversation.
Where did this come from, Jake? Isn't this the kind of talk one prepares for? I get the phone off the hook, get out the bottle of scotch?
You get the phone, I'll get the
I
scotch.
thought the reason you were in a lousy mood was because I couldn't have dinner with Karen on Saturday. Shows you where my mind must be.
I don't know where, Maggie. Tell me.
Whoa, Jake. Give me time for your first sentence. Give me a chance to get my second wind. Why today, Jake? Why not yesterday, or last week, or last month? Did something happen today that's never happened before?
Yes.
What?
I decided to ask you.
Well, guess sleeping back to back to back a couple of months doesn't make this too much of a surprise. All right, Jake. You want to know whether I want out of this marriage? The answer is no. I do not want out of this marriage.
I'm so glad everything is fine.
I didn't say it was.
I didn't think it was.
No, everything is not fine, Jake. Does that come as a shock to you?
No, it's been obvious for months. So why haven't either of us talked about it before?
Talk about it every day. The lack of warmth we show each other, the way you sometimes don't even acknowledge me when I walk through the door.
You mean the times when I'm lucky enough to still be up when you finally come home?
Yeah, I've been working later than I used to. Moving up the corporate ladder has its drawbacks, Jake. I'm sorry. Look, are we going to sit here matching complaints? Where are we going with this?
I don't know where. It's our first trip, Maggie. Are we in trouble or are we in big trouble?
God, I love how I get to be the one on the witness stand. I don't know, Jake. We're in trouble. It's the first time we've ever been, so the size of it seems irrelevant.
Well, I'd hate to get a report like that from my radiologist. Gee, Jake, there's something there, but the size of it is irrelevant.
I love what you call a talk before dinner. What have you got in mind for during and after?
You know, it's amazing, but I don't even know what you're feeling right now. Are you hurt? Are you angry? Frightened? Defensive? What?
Claustrophobic, isolated, airless, atrophy. Jesus Christ, I can't believe I said that. Jake, this is dangerous. Let's just put it off. Maybe it'll even go away in the morning.
Go away? After claustrophobic, airless, atrophy? Those words have a kind of permanency to them. They're going to stick to your ribs.
You wanted this conversation, Jake, not me. Claustrophobic and isolated are terrible things to say, but I'm sure to hear that they're a lot less terrifying than the death of a marriage. But I guess you better get on with it, huh? All right, Jake. I have a first sentence for you. How about separated for 6 months? Just for some breathing space.
Separated for 6 months? That's an awful lot of breathing space. That's not as big as Arizona. How long have you been thinking about this?
It just came up, more or less impromptu.
You actually think that after separating for 6 months, we could get back together again?
Why not?
Why not? Half our problems are based on the fact that we're apart 3 to 4 months of the year. I don't understand how separating is the answer to being separated so much.
I need the time, Jake.
For what?
For myself. I feel lost, out of control. Jake. God, I'm so lousy at being unhappy.
Don't you want this marriage?
I have always wanted this marriage, Jake. I would give anything if we could start it over again, but you only get one beginning to a marriage.
Who says? Who says we can't go back and get married again? I'm serious. New wedding ring, different party. Got new hors d'oeuvres, I'm probably told by now. It's possible if you want it badly enough.
Very sweet offer, Jake. Thank
Then
you.
take it.
Look, we have enough trouble making this marriage work, let alone starting a new one.
I'm just afraid that if we separate, we won't be able to get back together again.
Jake, don't you see me? Don't you see how much I've changed? Can't stop running. I mean, I run for taxis. I run for elevators and for airplanes and for lunch appointments and analyst sessions. I run 10 miles every weekend. It's still not far enough. It's not fast enough. I'm no good to anybody until I learn to stop running and what it is I'm running from. If I'm still running 6 months from now, there won't be anything left of me worth being married to.
I love you, Maggie.
I love you too, Jake. At least we have that to hang on to. That's worth waiting 6 months for, isn't it?
It's also worth staying here and fighting for.
No, I don't want to fight, Jake. God! I've tried this entire year just to talk to you. But I always ended up listening. We started off with the marriage and we ended up with a monologue. You never listened, Jake. Not even to what I'm saying now. You just want everything to be better without even knowing what's wrong. We shouldn't be fighting for our marriage, Jake. We should be living it.
Then let's start now. So 6 months apart, we kill us.
Some will force me to stay here. And maybe there's a chance for our escape, but not with a quick resolution. Fine. I'm gonna go and get in a hot tub. I don't think we can settle this right now. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say. Jake? Did that go by you too?
No, I caught it. So what does Michael Jaffe have to do with all this?
What?
Michael Jaffe. Wrong name or just the wrong time to say it?
What are you talking about?
I am talking about Michael Jaffe.
What about it?
Yes, what about him? I know very little about him, except that he's new in your office and everybody likes him. And he's brought a new energy to your office that things have really perked up since he's been there. Oh, and a jogger, too. Didn't you tell me that? Yes. You went jogging with him when you were in Chicago. Isn't it nice that someone who's always running has someone to run with, Mag?
I'm not getting into this.
Oh, come on, get into it! I want to know just how perked up things are with the two of you. Or an unfair question to ask, seeing as it comes on the heels of you asked me for a separation. Are you having an affair with him or not? No answer. Does that mean you're not having an affair with him?
No.
No, so you are not having an affair with him.
No.
Then let me rephrase the question. Have you slept with him?
Yes.
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 Why
I'm sorry, Jake.
Shit, Maggie! Damn, I was smart enough to figure out dumb enough to make you say it!
Shouldn't have said it. The truth doesn't fix anything.
No, it just makes things clearer.
It's not an affair because it stopped as soon as it started. What happened, Jake? I'm sorry. Look, I don't think we should say anything else tonight. We're just going to end up hurting each other.
Oh, I thought we passed that about a minute ago.
Jake, I'm sorry. The guilt is so great. I'm trying to make this easy on myself. But did you ever do anything? In all the years we were married? Well, you don't have to say anything. I just maybe I'd feel better if I knew.
If I say yes, will it make any difference about the separation?
No.
Then my answer would be meaningless.
Nothing we do is meaningless, Jake.
get the chance to lie, which I don't think I would have. Of all the conversations I have in a day, 10, 15, 50, why did this have to be the real one? Up there, I could have fixed all this. Click, turned on the machine, and rewrote it. No, Jake, there was no affair. I never slept with anyone. Michael Jaffe is a twerp. Don't you know that you spoiled me so that I could never let another man touch me? Click, turn off the machine, grab a beer, and watch the Knicks-Lakers game. Molly? Molly, is that you?
Yes, Daddy.
But you're so young, 11, 12. Why am I thinking of you now?
You need someone to tell you they love you.
Oh, that doesn't count. All little girls love their daddies.
Cinder Gerstein hates hers.
Why?
I don't know. I made it up. I thought it made you feel better.
No, honey. I made it up, not you.
I know. Did it make you feel better?
Yes.
You fool yourself a lot, don't you?
You got it, kiddo.
Why are you and Maggie breaking up?
I don't know.
Is it because you both had an affair?
Jeez, I'm not going to discuss this with a 12-year-old.
Then when?
When you come back as you are today, all grown up.
All right, I will. So tell me, Dad.
Gee, time flies when you're neurotic.
I know what's wrong with you and Maggie. It's not about Michael Jaffe or your actress friend.
It isn't. And what is it about?
It's about Mom.
Your mother's been dead for 10 years.
I know, ghosts are a bummer, aren't they?
Life is a bummer, kiddo.
I thought self-pity was a no-no.
Only on the stage. In real life, it's very comforting.
Well, you need help, Dad.
I don't need to think you up to tell me that.
So why don't you talk to Edith? Come on, talk to her.
Analysts don't work night. That's when they have their own breakdowns.
I don't need to really talk to her. I mean, make up that you talk to her.
Oh, some session. I make up Edith, the questions, and the answers. What's the point?
Complete control. Your favorite thing in life.
It isn't really. It's being at the mercy of someone else that scares me. Been that way since I was a baby. My mother, she was always afraid I was going to fall out of my high chair, so she used to tie me in with a rope. I couldn't move my hand. Couldn't push away the baby food that I hated. I had to fight her off with my nose.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's where I thought life was. First time she took me to a restaurant, I couldn't eat. The waiter didn't tie me up.
No wonder you're in analysis.
Oh, and that was a pleasure, too. By the time I got to analysis, I was claustrophobic. The whole first year at Edith's office, I would not let her close the door. Everyone in the waiting room heard my life story. I'd walk out at the end of a section, and someone would say, "Hey, you're sounding better today, Jake." Oh, God, and then it got worse. On airplanes, I was always afraid I was going to get locked in the john. I kept passing the door, opening and closing it. The light above the door kept turning on and off. Occupied, vacant, occupied, vacant. Oh, I guess that's why I decided to become a writer. Because then I could write when I wanted, where I wanted, and what I wanted.
Maybe Maggie doesn't want to be tied up either.
Smart observation.
So maybe you better talk to Edith.
For you, kid, anything. See you later.
Anytime. You're on, Edith.
Just what I need. A session he makes up that I don't get paid for. So what is it this time, Mr. Creative?
I'm shopping for a little compassion here, Edith.
Aw, what's the matter, baby?
She actually does that in sessions. It's the new age analysis. Makes the patient feel like a schmuck.
Oh, is that what I'm here for, Jake? To set up straight lines for you.
I'm lost, Edith, confused. I had an affair, but I don't want to leave Maggie. She slept with someone and she does want to leave.
So what's your point? Your affair wasn't as good as the guy she slept with.
Forget it, Edith. You're not an analyst. You're a mother with a diploma.
Oh, and what are you, a martyr? You're a self-made sufferer. Don't you know you're better than that, Jake? You're a warm, loving, giving human being with incredible sensitivity. You know that Maggie doesn't even appreciate that.
Do you really think so, Edith?
Oh, I don't know. They're your words. I'm just moving my lips.
I'm a schmuck again. Edith, I need help. Real help. I'm giving you temporary freedom. Make up your own words.
All right. So, Jake, why do you like to deprive yourself sometimes?
Jesus, Edith, I hate that question. You ask that question every week. Don't you have another question?
Okay, here's one. Why don't you like me to ask you? Why do you like to deprive yourself so much?
Edith, this is our last session, Real or Night. And then I'm going to find a new analyst to help me understand why I went to you for so long.
Oh, can I give you someone? See, my brother Arthur just started his own practice. It's in California, but I think it's worth the trip.
You frustrate me. You know what I'd like to do to you right now?
Oh, don't know what you want to do.
You could lose your license for this. I'd like to either punch your face in with my fist or rip your clothes off and hump the life out of you.
Oh. Okay, well, I know what my choice would be. Which do you prefer?
Forget it, Edith. It was just wishful thinking.
Well, when you wish upon a child in you. Do you know who said that?
Jiminy Cricket.
No, me. Did you read my book?
Oh, Love Yourself, Fuck Them. Wasn't that the title?
You're so naughty, Jake. So, how's your sex life?
My sex life? You think Maggie and I are screwing 8 hours a day while we discuss our breakup?
Maybe if you did, you wouldn't be breaking up.
I am so tired of your fortune cookie wisdom, Edith. I picture some patient coming to you. No arms, no legs, no mouth, no eyes, no ears, and you asking him how his sex life is.
Well, I found a way to get to my office.
Do you ever actually cure anyone, Edith?
Analysis doesn't cure you, Jake. Just a way to make you feel better in between sessions.
You know, I should have married you instead of Maggie. Because then I wouldn't feel so bad about this marriage breaking up.
You know what I think? And listen to this, because I do think I'm going to say something very profound.
Oh, good. 60 Minutes will be 1 hour late tonight to bring you the CBS special, Edith Reports. And now, Dr. Edith Hassenberg.
Thank you, Don, and good evening. I'll tell you what I think. I think that you won't hit me, you can deprive yourself of anger. You won't hump me, so you can deprive yourself of losing. And then you make fun of it all, so you can deprive yourself of feeling.
And how did you work all that out?
That's easy. You're a Sagittarius.
You better give me your brother's number, Edith. You are ludicrous.
Oh, I see. You make Karen foolish, you make me ludicrous. Is this your way of getting back at women because Julie died and Maggie stands up to you?
Hey, I am doing the best that I can. I have one dead wife and one on her way out the door. What do you want me to do, tap dance?
Why not? You're lonely if you want to be, you're unhappy if you want to be, it is your choice.
My choice. My choice that Julie died, that Maggie's leaving?
I didn't say your fault, I said your choice.
I don't get it.
If you want to suffer, you suffer. If you want to be fat, you're fat. But make no destiny, Jake.
Oh, is that why you're still unmarried?
No. Most men are shits. This is ridiculous. Do you want the comedy store or do you want help? Don't mock me. Use
All right. Okay, fine. What do you want?
answers. I want real answers. Now, you could have anything you wanted, anything in the world, right now, this minute, this second. What would you ask for?
You know what I would ask for.
Answer me, Jake. What would I ask
Don't
for?
do this to me, Edith.
Well, then say it.
Stop it! Stop it!
Answer me, and then I will stop it. Answer me, Jake, please.
Julie! I want Julie! I want her alive, the way I remember her. I want to be 24 when she was 21. I want to be laying in the grass on Central Park on a Sunday morning, watching her do the Times crossword puzzle, knowing the first true happiness that I've ever known in my entire life.
Jake, who's the Iron Man of baseball? 9 letters.
Lou Gehrig.
Nice. Very good. Ooh, your notes get director. 13 letters.
Ernst Lubitsch.
My God, you're a genius. Hey, it's the ice cream man. What do you want? On mine.
Chocolate. 7 letters.
7 letters is vanilla. You pay. I'll be right back.
And I lay in the grass and I dreamed about what the rest of our lives would be like. And I want the rest of our lives. Can you get me, Julie, Edith?
No.
Then don't play games with me.
I don't play games, Jake. You do.
You're right. I do.
Why?
Because in games I never lose. And what I lose, I can rewrite.
Can we talk?
Sure. Would you like a drink?
No, thank you. I have Julie. Yeah, and vodka. Oh, I didn't see her. box luggage.
Feeling any better?
No, just clear.
Now listen to her, Jake. Hear her out. Don't say no to everything. Remember, you always have options. That's what life is about. Options. 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 Ooh, I love when my voice is trailing off like that.
How are you feeling?
Tired. Trauma always exhausts me.
Scared, Jake. I've been this scared since I left Michigan to be on my own. Here I am, 10 years later, doing the same thing I did then. I'm feeling the same emptiness in the pit of my stomach. Haven't made much progress, have I?
Maybe we should have gotten married until you stopped running.
My fault, Jake. I thought you were the finish line. This isn't going to turn ugly, is it?
Maybe. I don't know. I just do know that I am fighting with everything I have to save this. What are you doing?
I'm trying to save it the only way I know how.
Are you giving it up?
Yeah, for a little while.
You can't keep what you give up.
Why not? You did it with me for 8 years.
Why? What did I give up?
Julie, for one thing. She may have died, but you never let her go. Wherever we moved to, wherever we traveled, we always took Julie with us. Some nights I was tempted to put down an extra dinner plate for her. I think you'd be amused. I had to live your memories for so long. It was always your friends, your family, your work, as if I were a replacement. A substitute trying to make the first team.
First team? Jesus, you spent so much of this marriage wanting to become chairman of the board. I didn't see you for half of those 8 years. I don't know whose dream you were trying to fulfill, but it sure as hell wasn't mine.
Well, unfortunately, it wasn't mine either. But for as long as I can remember, I've always been taught to be a good girl. Church taught it to me. Parochial schools taught it to me. My mother, my father. You couldn't get out of the Midwest without a stamp of approval. Taught to be a wife. And a mother. And never a person. See, you can be a carbon copy, but don't mess with being an original. But you married 8 years ago, Jake, a good girl. As good and as obedient as my mother. I was suspecting, of course, it was 3 martinis a day that kept her so obedient. So one day I woke up, and I said, I don't want to be anyone's concept of me except my own. Not even Jake. See, you are so important to me, but you're also so consumed with creating your own images and characters, molding them and shaping them into your concepts, your creations. I said, Jesus, that's what I left Michigan for. So why do I want it in New York? And then I tried to step out on my own and be someone that I created, that I controlled. You made me pay so dearly for it. You made me feel like a plagiarist. So one day in Chicago, I let myself become a very bad little girl. The next morning I looked in the mirror and I sure didn't like what I saw. But I saw the possibility of becoming someone who would be not understood. Who would be me, Jake? And until you learn to see me, my Maggie, I'm getting out of this house, out of this life, and out of your word processor. I may be making the biggest mistake of my life, but at least it'll be mine. Dear Lord, creator of the universe, forgive me. If not, not.
You're not assuming that I'm the creator of the universe, are you?
No, Jake, but thanks for telling me. I'm leaving. Give us both a break and don't fight.
Fight what? You've already made up your mind.
There were 2 of us in the ring, Jake. Look, I'm going to try to take most of my things out tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, then we have a great, interesting night ahead of us.
I'm not staying here tonight. Thought I'd drive out to the beach house. Is that all right for you?
It's your house, too.
Thank you.
I'll keep the half facing the ocean.
going to be hard on Molly.
She's a strong kid. She'll survive.
Still, it's the second time she's losing a mother. And the third time I'm losing a child. Maybe that's why she means so much to me.
I wanted those babies as much as you did, Maggie. Maybe things would have been different for us.
Maybe. But as bad as those 2 nights in the hospital were, I thought that was the closest we've ever been to each other.
Didn't get any breaks, did we?
You gonna be here tomorrow?
Watch you back? No, thanks. I'll spare myself that. I've always hated the sight of a wife leaving.
I guess there isn't much left to say, is there?
I guess not.
Jake, I know nothing in life ever hurt you as much as Julie dying. Well, tonight's the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
I haven't hung on to Julie. I swear to you. I have tried over and over and over to get her out of my mind. I never summon her up. She just bursts in on me.
Where were you?
When...
Oh, I don't know. Last night, this morning, right now, this minute. How could you not call me? How could you not want to know how I feel?
About what?
About what? About what happened to us?
What happened to us?
Oh my God, I don't believe this.
Julie, I've had a very tough day. People didn't have... I'm sorry, Julie. What happened?
We made love.
We did?
We did, he said. We slept together for the first time, Jake. Not just our first time, but it was my first time. Ever. And you don't remember it.
Oh, that first time. Yes, I do remember that. I just didn't know you were going back 29 years.
I'm not going back 29 years. I'm going back to last night.
I know.
Well, aren't you going to ask me how I feel?
Sure, how do you feel, Julie?
Forget it. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter, Julie. It's just that it comes at a bad time. Maggie's getting ready to leave me.
Who's Maggie?
My second wife.
Oh, well, she can be your first wife for all I care because I'm not sure that you and I are ready for marriage.
Please, Julie, don't mess up my time period. It confuses me. I'm a writer, not a computer.
You're a writer? But you go to law school.
I did then, but then I gave up law school to become a writer.
Really? What did you write?
Well, you wouldn't have heard of them because I haven't written them yet. I mean, I did write them, but I thought of you now before they would have been written. In other words, if you would have come later, then...
All right. I get it. I got it. Okay. God.
You do get it.
I said I did. I get it.
How old are you?
21.
How old am I?
24.
No, you don't get it. Look at me, Julie, closely.
Oh.
See what I mean?
You're in your mid-30s.
I wish. Look at me, Julie, closely. The thinning hair, the gray in the beard, around the eyes.
Oh my God, Jake. You're old. You're my father's age.
No, I'm not. He was 58 then. I'm only 53.
You're 53.
Yes.
And I slept with you last night?
It wasn't last night. It was 29 years ago. You see, when I bring you back...
Okay, I get it.
Why? Am I that awful?
No, not awful. But sure. Look, it's okay, it happened.
Am I that different?
Well, you're a little bulkier. I'm sorry, that's the wrong word.
You have no idea.
I do like the wrinkles around your eyes. And under them. It has character. It's kind of nice.
Stick around. You'll love senility and arthritis.
I don't care how old you are, Jake. Last night was wonderful. God, I was scared that I wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it. Did you know that out of all of my girlfriends, I'm the last one to do it? And it's just because I've never been a guy I've wanted to be that close to before. Never, but when we walked home last night, I said to myself, if he tries, if he puts a hand on my shoulder, then he's going to know how
want to hear more, to say more, to crawl in that place you're in right now and stay there forever. But I can't, Julie. We're not in the same place anymore.
Not? Now I'm confused. Is this some sort of dream?
Yes, for me. It's a memory, Julie. You're the memory, I'm the present, and there is no future. It's not a real future because that time is gone. That life, I mean, do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Oh my God, Jake, are you dead?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God, Jake, I'm so sorry. Was it terrible? Oh, yeah, it was terrible. No wonder you look older. They say when you die, your entire life flashes in front of you. It would age somebody, wouldn't it?
I don't have the heart to tell her. Karen, I need help. What is it? It's Julie. She thinks I'm the one who died. What do I tell her?
That is not for us to do. Maybe a policeman or a rabbi.
Julie, it wasn't me. It was you.
That guy? Oh, I'm so relieved. I hate it when someone I love dies.
Sweet girl, but a little naive, huh?
Oh, she's just young.
Now I see why you bring me back. Mostly when you're in trouble, isn't it?
Join the club, honey.
No, not exactly.
Yes, Jake, it's true. Every time I come here, your life is in turmoil.
Remember the heart attack?
I remember when you had a heart attack. I was here for that, wasn't I?
After you left, I found out it was just a bad shrimp.
Well, then why did you bring me back and tell me?
You were so comforting. I kind of enjoyed it.
What about that tragedy in the paper?
And I was here the night the terrible tragedy was in the paper.
Listen, it was just a bad review in the Time magazine. I panic sometimes, I admit
Oh,
it.
but now you're because Maggie is leaving you.
He uses people like Kleenex.
Julie, there isn't a day that goes by that I don't think of you.
No, but you don't send for me unless you're in trouble. It's not fair, Jake. It's not honest. I come here with such expectations. You used the beginning of the best part of my life to get you through the worst part of yours. Make up your mind, Jake. Is this time for me or time for her?
Oh, this is interesting. It's fascinating. I mean, I can follow it. It's riveting.
Julie, would it be all right if this time was just for me? Because right this minute, I don't think I can give either one of you what you really need.
You need me now, that's all right. I'll do what I can. Thing is, I don't think I can do it like that.
Like what?
Being 21. I'm too young. Too inexperienced. How can I help you if I don't even know what life is about yet? Make me older, Jake. Make me 36.
I can't do that, Julie.
Sure you can. I want to see what I look like anyway. If I'm going to be fat, I'll start dieting now.
He wants her younger. She wants to be older. Can you imagine? Only a dead woman would think that way.
I'm doing okay. I'm going out. I'll see you in 15 years. Don't go away, girl. They can't come back.
Julie, don't! I can't do it.
Why not?
Because you never were 36.
I wasn't. Oh. How old did I get to be?
35.
Quite young, isn't it?
This is the sad part. Let's see what else is on.
Yeah, don't make it too depressing, Jake. You just slept with the girl last night.
How did it happen?
You don't remember that?
No.
How could you not remember that?
I'm 21. It hasn't happened yet. Something.
It was a car accident coming home from Vermont, the end of June.
Were you in the car?
No. I got the phone call the night before. My mom was sick in Florida, so I flew down. You drove yourself back.
What were we doing in Vermont?
We were taking Molly to camp.
Molly.
You don't know who Molly is.
We had a little girl. When?
You were 24. No, 25.
We had a baby? Dick, what is she like?
She's just like you, pretty, smart, impetuous. She's away at school now at Amherst.
Amherst.
Isn't that all right?
Yes, it's wonderful. Why on earth did you pick Amherst?
I did. You did. You said if we ever had a child, you wanted her to go to Amherst.
No, I said Dartmouth.
Oh. I thought you said Amherst. She has 6 months left. She can transfer.
No. Too much backing to do. So tell me about us, Jake. Will we a happy family? Where did you go in the summer? Did you have a dog?
Yes, a yellow Labrador.
Perfect. What was his name?
Bart.
Bart.
I asked him his name, and he said, Bart.
So what's up this summer? Where did we go?
We rented a farmhouse in New Hampshire.
All my dreams are coming true, aren't they, Jake? Was Molly a happy baby?
Oh, laughed all the time. Loved everything. She even laughed in her sleep. Only kid I know who couldn't wait to get her shots at the doctors.
Are you exaggerating?
Embellishing.
Jake, I wish we could live here for the rest of our life.
We did.
Right. I got everything I wanted, didn't I?
Almost.
Did you ever see her?
Well, sure, I got pictures. I got some great pictures I took from the beach last summer. Here.
Jake, is this her? She's so grown up.
Well, actually, she's 6 months older than you are now.
Not pictures, Jake. I want to see Molly.
You mean Molly, Mom? You can't. She's away at school.
Send for her.
What? You want me to call her and tell her to drive down and see what I'm thinking?
No, think of her too. Send for her. I don't know how to do it. I want to see her. I want to talk to her.
About what?
None of your business. Important things. What your daughter thinks. Not she's here.
If I'm not here, my thoughts go with me, Julie. They're attached to my brain.
You owe this to me, Jake.
I do?
For only making me come when you need me. Well, now I need you.
Hello? Molly. It's Molly, the real Molly. We were just thinking about, I was just thinking about you.
Can I listen? Can I hear her voice?
Now, hold on a minute, Molly. Please, AT&T is having enough trouble right now. So, how are you, Molly? How's school? Oh, stop it. You always think you're going to fail the exams.
Oh, I was the same way. Can I tell her that?
Can you hold on a second? I got to turn down the TV. All right, I will try, I promise.
On my birthday. Dad can meet our daughter on my birthday.
Your birthday?
I don't even want a present. I don't need a cake. Just Molly. But yes, Jake.
Okay, yes.
Mark it on your calendar. October 12th, lunch with Molly and Julie.
Lunch with Julie. I am not taking the two of you to lunch. Let's not make this science fiction. Just say goodbye.
Goodbye, Jake. I love you. Last night was great. Even if it was 29 years ago. I'll see you October 12th.
Molly? Hi. Listen, hon, things have been real hectic here today. Yeah, there's some troubles. No, domestic. Can we talk about it later? Thanks. No, Maggie's in the bedroom. Listen, don't tell her I said anything, okay? Thanks, yeah, I love you too. All right, hold on. Yeah, hi. Hey, it's Molly. You want to talk to her? I said there were trouble. I didn't get the details. Yeah, I think so too. All right, hold on. Molly knew there were troubles, not my saying a word. She knows me better than I know myself. You know, I have a theory. Wisdom doesn't come with age. It comes at childbirth. It peaks at about 18, and then slowly slides down the scale into adulthood. When a parent gets mad at a child, they say, "You ungrateful little brat, you'll never amount to anything." But children, they're creative. To express their anger, they go to school and they draw a picture of you with the head of a gargoyle. God has protected children with a purity of spirit and the ability to see things as they really are. They have the uncanny knack for speaking simple truths. Molly, as young as she was, had the one quality I was never able to find, or worse yet, never able to accept in another human being: trust. For example, on the first time that she and Maggie met 8 years ago, as certain as I was about Maggie, it was Molly alone who stamped approval I needed. I remember it as if it were yesterday.
late, I know, I'm sorry.
What happened?
A bus went by and blew my hat off, so I chased it 5 blocks uptown, and then a cab ran over it, dragged it back downtown. By the time I found it, a dog was chewing it. Stop, I wore it for tonight. I wanted to look right for your daughter. I wanted to make a good impression on her.
Then wear it, because that's the way she dresses.
Don't kid me, Jay. The night is important. I got her a book. Does she like books?
She loves books. What did you get her?
I don't know.
Don't know.
No, I was rushing, and I didn't want to be late, so I just grabbed the book in the children's section, had to wrap it up.
She'll love the book, and she'll love you.
Maybe I'm trying too hard. You know, there's a chance that I won't like her.
Yes, there is. Maybe you won't.
What would you do?
Well, I'd wait till your hat dried, and then I'd ask you to leave.
Oh, you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. It's a joke.
Oh, don't joke with me, Jake. I have absolutely no sense of humor.
We'll get you a shooter.
Oh, you will?
No, that's a joke, too.
Oh. Well, where's Polly?
Molly. She's in her bedroom trying on every outfit in her closet.
Okay, where are we going to eat?
Some foods. It's a Szechuan Chinese. Her absolute favorite.
Some foods. Some foods. I got sick there once.
Okay, we'll go somewhere else.
Oh, no, I don't want to disappoint her. We'll go. I'd rather get sick.
Great. Get sick. She'll love that. She wants to become a doctor.
Okay, now that was a joke.
No, it wasn't.
Damn, you're so hard to spot.
Just relax. She's going to love you, I promise.
God, I hope so, Jake.
You just don't know how special you are, do you?
Jake, don't give me a compliment. I have a hard time taking compliments.
Didn't your parents ever give you any?
Please. I graduated from high school second in my class, and for a year, my father kept calling me his little runner-up.
Sorry.
Her background is so different, Jake. I wish I was born in New York like you. Well, everyone's so all open and talkative here. You and Julie had a lot in common, I know. I guess that's why I'm so nervous about Molly. I can picture being your wife, but will she want me as a mother?
Why don't you just be her friend and let the rest take care of itself?
You're smart, you know that? Of course, you know that I have to be told. And I know we came together for some important reason, Jake. What I need, what I want. Someone to center my life around. I can run on supercharged batteries sometimes, but if you're not watching, I'll slip out into another galaxy.
Well, then that's perfect, because my head is in the clouds.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry.
I must be Maggie.
She has a very quick sense of humor.
Oh, it's nice meeting you, Sally.
Molly.
Molly? Huh, well, your dad tells me you go to Walton.
Dalton.
Dalton? I went to high school in East Lansing, Michigan, and then I went to Michigan State.
Right. What's your major?
Oh, political science. I wanted to be a political scientist or something like that. And then I switched to pre-med, which led to advertising.
Right.
Sort of like throwing darts, wasn't it?
Yes, well, have you thought about where you want to go to school?
Amherst. My dad says my mother always wanted me to go to Amherst.
Oh, good school. A good sports program. Do you play sports?
Not well.
Yeah, me neither. Although I was a cheerleader in high school, but I depressed everyone, so they let me go.
It's funny.
It is? It is! Oh, thank you, Molly. That means so much to me.
So, why don't you give Molly the present you got her?
Well, I'll give it to her when I'm good and ready. Molly, I have a present for you. I hope you like it.
Should I open it now?
Please, the suspense is killing me.
The 1981 World Atlas.
Did you read it?
No?
I hear it's very good.
Movie rights.
Oh, it's a dumb choice, I know. To be perfectly honest, I grabbed it without even looking.
No, I really need this for school because the names of the countries are changing all the time. It's terrific.
See if she likes it.
You sure know how to pick the book. So, anybody besides me hungry?
Oh, I'm so starved you couldn't believe. Can we go to my favorite place, Some Foods?
That's my favorite too.
What a small world this is!
Oh, some food in paper last week. 3 men were killed there.
Really? What were they eating?
No, they were shot.
Shot?
It's did not ask for an in-depth review of my social life. So, what did you like about her?
Everything. She's fun, and she's pretty, and she dresses nice, and she's very smart. I stuff.
Oh, how can you tell?
I spoke to her.
That's right, you did. So, you think I should get, serious about her?
No,
No.
I think you should marry her. This week. I can't wait for her to move in.
Why? What's the rush?
She might change her mind.
Hey, I am the catch of the year.
I know. Years go by fast.
Thanks.
Let's go. I'll be right back.
Molly, what is the absolute most best thing about her?
That she'll make us all understand.
Oh, thank you, Molly. That's a beautiful thing to say.
If you two love, can I go too?
Sure, bring your friends. I'll get a bus.
Oh, great. I will.
I didn't tell Molly too much, but she senses something's wrong. Driving into town on Saturday. On lunch. Told the service to hold on my calls. I don't think I'm going to work this week. I think that job's the right thing for me anyway. Can I call you from the beach?
If you like.
God, I just don't know how to get through that door.
You want me to open it for you?
No. No. If I can get through that, I can get through anything. Goodbye, Jim.
God, I hope not, Maggie.
Hi, Dad. Hello, Daddy.
I've never seen the two of you together before. Any more Molly's coming? Like Molly at 11 months?
No, Molly can talk in 11 months.
And you figure I feel like talking then?
We're not talking. Whatever you want, Dad. We just want to keep you company.
I could be here all night, maybe all week.
Never mind. We can play games. How about actors and actresses? We don't want to play games now.
No. Maybe it'll help me to take my mind off of things. All right, I'll go first. M.L., English actress.
Maggie Layton.
Right. And S, another English actress.
Maggie Smith.
Right. The lead in A Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
Maggie the Cat.
Maybe this wasn't a good idea after all, was it?
No.
No. Maybe the best thing is to do just sit here quietly.
Yes, Daddy.
Thank you, Molly. You too, Molly. We got through this before, and we'll get through it again.
Places, please. Places for the top of Act 2. Places, everyone.
our marriage.
I thought you packed it when you left.
Thought so too. I guess I was wrong. About a lot of things.
I thought you knew everything when you left.
Found out that what I wanted wasn't out there, Jake. I missed you. You miss the little things. The way you stare at the ceiling when you're lost in thought. The way you always had the right words to say, even in the most painful situation. And I fumbled through, tripping over my own tongue, trying to tell you that I was wrong. Wrong about everything. I'm praying to God that you haven't rented out my half of the bed, or that somebody else's soap isn't sitting up there in my soap dish.
You mean this? Is that what you really want, Maggie?
Yes, Jake, yes. Oh, God, yes. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, Jake, but this is the dumbest scene you've ever written in your entire life.
I didn't write it, I'm just thinking of it.
Oh, good. And you didn't waste any paper.
What I waste was even thinking of you. Go away. I have important work to do.
Oh, don't lose the line about somebody else's soap. Is it sitting up there in my soap dish? You're a good lad, Jake. So thank you.
What you have just witnessed is a man at the end of his rope. With nothing to hold on to because his wife took the rope with her. I don't know. I used to fantasize on romance, lust, power. Now I'm into humiliation. It's been 6 months since Maggie's left, and I haven't written a single word worth processing. To tell you the truth, I miss Maggie. Not that I haven't been dating now and then. Man does not live by abstinence alone. But lately, here, in the privacy of my own home, my mind, and my thoughts, I have been visited by a newer and fresher help than my warped imagination could ever dream of. No longer did I summon up the Ediths, Karens, and Mollies of my life to brighten up those endless sleepless nights. No. Now they came on their own. Uninvited, unsummoned, unstoppable.
Hey, can I speak to you for a minute?
Karen, I didn't send you. Please go away. Isn't there an Igmar Bergman festival somewhere?
I came to one, but in the middle of cries and whispers, I began to worry about you.
Everyone who sees cries and whispers gets worried. Well, stop it. I'm fine.
You're not fine. You need rest. You're overwrought, overworked, overweight. I mean, how can you get easily running around like a lunatic with every woman you bump into?
I do not run around with every woman I bump into. I'm very selective.
If you're a woman, you select her. Sheila woman.
Don't say that, Sheila woman. I hate that expression. It sounds like a bad television series.
I only use that expression because I can't keep up with all your women.
What? 4 women in 6 months. Peggy, Kathy, Dana, Myra, Sheila. 5. 5 women in 6 months.
Susan wasn't a woman?
2 nights. That only lasted 2 nights.
Does that make her half a woman?
It makes her someone I wasn't interested in.
You go out with women you're not interested in.
Well, how else am I going to know if I'm interested if I don't go out with them?
You can't tell right away. I can.
Then great. You go out with them. If you have a good time, let me know and I'll go out with them.
Why is it whenever I try to help you, you push me away? You're like that with all women. You're so standoffish.
Standoffish? I am standoffish with women? I am 1,000 times more comfortable with women than I ever am with a man. I happen to love women. I never even think of a man. Watch. I'm thinking of Pop. Of Uncle Josh. Of my best friend, Marty. Do you see a man here? No. Why? It's because I think I happen to love women. And I just can't seem to exist without them. That's my problem.
What you love is to love women. You love to have women in love with you. You even love to love women who love you because you're standoffish. But intimacy, that you're afraid of.
What?
I said, that you're afraid of. I think you're afraid to lose control in a relationship with a woman. Let a woman in so close, so deep inside of you that she'll gobble you up and you'll lose whatever you think you are. You always have to be the master, Jake. The master, the conductor, the director, the attorney general. strange that you sit around here and think about women and make up what they say to you? And then you think up that we make up that we come over here on our own? I mean, come on. How much control do you want? They love you, they leave you, they come back to you, they worry about you, they die, they live, they go up, they fall down, they fight for you, they cry for you. It's the three-ring circus in here. All the elephants, horses, and lions are women. You're the star of the show, Jake. You're the one they shoot out of a cannon and you fly around the tent with an American flag in your mouth. And all the women go crazy and faint and they take them away to hospitals. The trouble is, it's very hard to get close to a man who's flying around the tent with a flag in his mouth. That's what I call trouble with women.
I could not be more intimate with women. I tell them everything. I am an open book. I share my feelings, my pains, my vulnerabilities. My intimacy scares them, if you want to know the truth. And if I'm the ringmaster of this circus, how come all the acts are leaving? Mom's gone, Julie's gone, Maggie left, Molly's on her own. Peggy, Kathy, Dana Meyer, none of those worked out. That's why I'm stuck with you. 7 days a week, because there's no one left for me. God, this house used to be so filled with people living, laughing, loving. And now it's just me. Talking to you, who's telling me what I'm telling you to say. You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Well, you're in a peculiar line of work, Jake.
He picked it because he likes to deprive himself.
Who asked you? Edith, if this is a session, I'm not paying for it. Charge to Karen.
Have you seen Maggie since she's back from New York? I hear that she looks beautiful.
Why would I happen to care about what Maggie's doing? I'm seeing someone now, Edith.
Who? Oh. Well, I know for a fact that he dialed Maggie's number last night, got scared, and hung up on the first ring.
I hung up. Jesus, even discussing confidential matter like that in front of my sister is the most unethical goddamn thing I have ever heard of.
See, I think he should get away for a while. He could make believe he was in Paris for 2 weeks.
Oh my God. I can see the reflection in the mirror. They're really here.
See, all I'm trying to point out to him is that he's going to keep turning down every woman he meets until he lets go of the past.
Excuse me, girls. I have to go to the bathroom.
And what I'm saying is, if he took the time to meet the right woman, he wouldn't turn her down.
The trouble is, he would know who the right woman is if he... Met her. Who are you calling?
I'm calling you.
It's, 4:20. I'm with a patient.
I pity whoever it is. Hello, Edith.
That's not me. It's my answering machine. Wait for the beep.
Christ, do I have to listen to the entire album Band of La Mancha?
Okay, now.
Oh, Edith, hi, it's Jake. I'm at home. I'm having one of those things we talked about. Yeah, this time it's you and my sister. Can you call me back when you have a break? Please, just call me as soon as you can.
By the way, Karen, I think I might have met a man. He's very attractive, very wealthy, recently widowed. As a matter of fact, he's a patient that I'm having a session with right now.
Isn't it unethical to date your own patient?
Yes, but if things get serious, I'll tell Miss Stewart.
Jesus Christ. Hello? Edith, hi, thanks for calling back. Yes, they're standing right here, you and my sister, and they're dissecting me like a frog in biology. Oh, and Karen just made this speech, something about my being a ringmaster flying around the circus with a flag in my mouth.
Oh, tell her the whole speech. It was wonderful.
He's telling me.
No, they're really here. I mean, I can even see the reflection in the mirror. Before it was just my thoughts, like when I was writing, but now I can see them, I can hear them, I can smell their perfume.
Crap you must have me wearing.
It scares me. Does it scare you?
No, Jake, doesn't scare me.
Will you let me talk to you, for God's sake? Sorry, Edith. No, listen, this is really scaring me. I have to get them out of my mind. My sanity is at stake here. Tell me what to do. Please, tell me. Uh-huh.
Oh, I hope this isn't going to be like Ghostbusters.
Really? Well, if I must, I must. Thank you, Edith. Goodbye. didn't sleep you away.
Jake, no, don't kill yourself.
It was your suggestion.
Did what?
Pill. Pill. That is all you doctors know. Then what do you need a psychiatrist for?
Well, who else is going to get him the pill?
You want to know how low I sunk? I didn't call Edith. I called my service. I made an imaginary phone call to the real Edith to scare the Edith and the Karen in my head out of here. I tricked myself and I fell for it. You know, the amazing thing about going crazy is it makes you incredibly smart, but in a stupid sort of way. But I didn't feel like I'm losing a grip on myself. Like I'm spiraling down in ever-diminishing circles. Like water draining from a bathtub. And my big toe is being sucked into that hole right there in the bottom, and I'm screaming for my life! No. Not my life. My mother. Why is it always your mother? Why is it never your father, your cousin, your uncle from Detroit? A mother story. I'm 5 years old, and we're living in the third-floor apartment in the Bronx. And I wake up from a nap, and there's nobody there. My mother's on the 4th floor visiting a neighbor. I am terrified. I'm screaming. I'm carrying on. Where is she? When is she coming home? And by the time she finally does come back, it's too late. Your basic Freudian mother abandonment trauma has set in like cement, and I never trusted her again. What was that? Oh, the buzzer. God, Jake, you are a bundle of nerves. Yes? Sheila. What a surprise, Sheila. Where are you? Oh, you're downstairs. Of course you are. Sure. Come on up, Sheila. Here's Sheila. Jake is no longer doomed. Another woman comes to the rescue. Another woman. Why is it always another woman? You can handle this, Jake. Get a hold of yourself, Jake. Get a grip of yourself, Jake. Sheila, oh Sheila, I am so glad to see you. God, I've been thinking of you all day. Where have you been?
You were?
You look so good, so sweet, so pretty. So how are you?
Are you all right? You look discombobulated.
Oh no, I'm ovulated. I was just working.
You look exhausted. Have you been sleeping?
While I work? No. You have to be awake to work, Sheila. No, I'm just tired. Hungry. I had forgot to eat. Oh my God, I forgot our lunch date today. I'm sorry.
We didn't have a lunch date.
We didn't.
Oh, you forgot yesterday's lunch date. I tried calling you 4 times. You had your service on. Don't you ever check your messages?
I didn't want to interrupt my train of thought.
Since yesterday?
What's a long train? Listen, Sheila, I know I'm not making any sense. Did I say bobulated? I'm just having trouble getting my thoughts together. My mind just keeps stuttering, sputtering, staggering. Geez, what's the word I'm looking for?
For what?
For when your mind starts making jumps. You know, stammering, stuttering, splattering, spattering. Geez, what is the word I'm looking for? Stittering, faltering.
Stop it, Jake. Just give your mind a rest.
I can't. I'm going through this thing. It's a writer's thing.
A block.
A block. No, not a block. Yes, a block. Digression. Distraction. Dissection. No, not dissection. Delusions.
Delusion?
Like delusions. I wander. I roam. I stray. I fade off into other places.
I can see that.
You can. But no, not about you, Sheila. I'm so grateful for you, Sheila. You support me. You comfort me. You hold me together.
I hardly see you.
Well, I've been working. But when you are here, you are real. Oh, God, I love that you are real. No one is real anymore.
Oh, I try to be real.
You look real. Oh, you smell real. Oh, and you feel real. Flesh and blood. God, I love flesh and blood. Oh, not everyone has them, you know. My super facial, you can see right through them. Well, maybe you can see the reflection in the mirror, but they're not really there.
Well, I've met people like that.
Oh, I can introduce you to a whole room full of them. But not you, Sheila. You're so vivid, so colorful, so dimensional.
What do you mean dimensional?
Dimensional. It means you have sides. You have a left side and a right side, a front side and a back side. You have form as a person. You have matter. Good, firm, solid matter.
Well, I do work out in the gym a lot.
That kind of matter doesn't matter. Listen to me, Sheila. Do you know how people come in and out of your life? They come in one door and out another door. This one here, that one there. You know that feeling?
I don't entertain as much as you.
Exactly. That's my point. Exactly. You know my problem is, Sheila? I work too much. I don't want work to be my life. I want my life to be my life. There's so many things that I don't do. So many things I let go by.
Well, like what?
Like travel. I should travel a lot more.
You know, I did love our trip to Quebec.
Quebec, now there you go, but there's so much more. There's Europe. There's Africa. There's the Middle East. No, not the Middle East. There's Japan. Have you ever been to Japan?
No.
Japan is wonderful. I would love to take you to Japan. No, I took Maggie there once. Yeah, I took Julie there once. Oh, and I took this other girl there once, too. Yeah, but I'd love to take you.
Oh, they must know you very well there.
Hey, Australia. You ever been to Australia?
No, just here and Quebec. I don't fly too well.
Sure. A slow boat to China. How's that sound? A slow boat to China, Hong Kong, the Orient?
So when are you talking about?
Next month? Next week. How about next week?
I'm going to go to China next week. My vacation isn't for 8 months.
You could ask them. Tell them it's an emergency.
An emergency vacation to China?
Okay, forget China, forget Hong Kong, forget the Orient. India. Bombay. Calcutta.
Hey, I can only get a 3-day weekend. I could go there, but I'd have to quit my job once I got there.
Okay, forget Bombay, forget Calcutta, forget traveling. You know what I'd like to do, Sheila, that would really shake my life up?
And what is that, Jake?
I want to move. It's time that I move, Sheila.
But I thought you loved this place.
Oh, I did love it, but I don't love it anymore. I need a new place, a new start, a new beginning for you and me. Understand what I'm saying, Sheila?
You want me to move in with you?
Yes. But not today. Tomorrow, sometime in the future.
So what are you saying?
That's what I said. I want you to move in with me, but not today, in the future.
And why does this sound like a negative to me?
Well, no, it's not a negative. It's a positive negative. It's a cautious enthusiasm.
Oh, like an uncommitted commitment.
No, that's an oxymoron. What I'm trying to say is, I love you, and I want you to move in with me. Someday, somehow, somewhere.
And Jake, you've never spoken like this before. I always knew that you cared for me, but I never thought it was about loving.
Didn't I just say I love you?
Well, yes, but it didn't have any immediacy to it. I feel like I have to wait for a delivery date.
So, have I been cold to you?
No. Never cold. You are warm and funny and affectionate. But you just keep your distance. Sort of an arm's length away. Standoffish. What, did I say something wrong? Am I the first person who ever said that to you?
No, I can't think of anyone else ever said it.
Then maybe standoffish is too strong. A lack of intimacy.
Can we move off this topic, Sheila? We're not moving anywhere. We're in a holding pattern.
Well, where do you want to move it to?
From here to there. I'm here now, and I want to get there. You understand me?
Yes. You are here, but you want to get there.
Exactly. That's my point.
Jake, I mean this as a constructive positive, but you seem very confused.
I am not confused. Well, maybe a little confused. I'm having trouble keeping my vision focused.
Was it an eyeglass thing?
No, I see great. I see fine. Why am I having trouble with this? What am I trying to say?
So you're not really interested. That you're just kidding yourself.
No, I am not kidding myself.
About what?
About us. About you and me. I think we should start seeing a lot more of each other, Sheila.
You mean like every night?
Yes, every night. Well, no, not every night, but most nights. Nights when you don't have something going on, or I don't have something going on, but a lot of nights. Can we do that, Sheila?
I was hoping we could spend more time together.
Oh, there are so many things that we can do.
What?
Like, I don't know. We could make a list of things we could do together list. Or you could make a list and I can check off the things that I would like to do.
Sure.
And then I want to move. God, I never liked this neighborhood. It's just a bunch of old reconditioned factories. That's all it is.
Oh, but Jake, it has such charm.
And some people think it has charm, but believe me, it has no charm.
Why don't we ask Sheila?
Will you stay out of this?
Look, I am. You say that it doesn't have charm, and I believe you.
What I'm trying to say is we should move to the east side. You like the Upper East Side?
Yes, everybody likes the Upper East
I
Side.
thought you liked Brooklyn Heights.
Yes, Brooklyn Heights I do like.
I know. I didn't say that you didn't.
Like Brooklyn Heights is wonderful. Great view of the river, and no one in the city ever comes over to visit you.
Of course, Bedford Village is beautiful.
Yes, I know Bedford Village is beautiful.
My here it is, too.
Oh, yes, the leaves turning brown in the fall, and there's this house on the lake I've always dreamed of living in.
Why don't you go and see it, Jake?
Why don't we go and see it, Sheila? We can go right now, okay?
It'll be dark by the time we get there.
You can stay at the Bedford
We can
Inn.
stay at the Bedford Inn and then go and see it first thing in the morning.
Hey, I wish you could listen to yourself. First you want to go to China, Japan, Australia, Calcutta. Then you want to move to the Upper East Side, Brooklyn Heights, and Bedford Village. Nobody can change their mind that fast.
He
I
can.
can.
Well, I can't. I am not a writer, Jake. I am a businesswoman, and I make up my mind slowly and carefully. If I wanted to live on the Upper East Side, I would investigate the Upper East Side.
I know.
And if I wanted to live in Brooklyn Heights, I
know.
would investigate
Brooklyn
Brooklyn
Heights,
Heights.
I know.
And if I wanted to live in Bedford,
I know.
I am sorry, Jake. You live where you want, but I just think that you should investigate one place at a time.
I will. I'm sorry, forgive me. I will.
Can't we just move a little slower? You just move in so many directions, I never know where it is you want to get to.
From there to here.
No, it is not.
What is not?
It's not what I want to do. I don't want to move in a lot of different directions. I want to move to the country, to Bedford Village.
Are you sure you wouldn't get bored in the country,
Yeah.
Jake?
Will you butt out of this?
Listen, I don't have to talk at all.
Well, let's take Brooklyn, Jake.
I don't know when I am being negative or constructive or logically positive or conventionally destructive. You tell me that I have a front side and a back side and an inside and an outside, and that I have form and dimension and matter that doesn't matter. You tell me that you love me and you want me to move in with you, but not today, someday, somewhere, somehow, over the rainbow, or that you want to get from here to there and from there to here. Just make up your mind, Jake. I can't take it anymore. My hair is starting to fall out.
I will. I'm sorry. I promise. Forgive me.
Oh, don't beg her.
I am not begging her.
Ask you to.
Sheila, please don't tell
Where am
Sheila.
I going? To Calcutta? You do not corner me. I get very nervous when I am cornered.
I won't corner you, Sheila. We should go now. Yes. We should go to the country. To Bedford Village.
All right, fine. If you want to go to Bedford, I will go with you.
There's too much traffic now. You waited too
Oh,
long.
there's too much traffic now. We waited too long.
You asked me 2 minutes ago! What is wrong with you, Jake?
What is wrong with you,
You
Jake?
told me that what was wrong with me? It's you!
Oh, it's me? So it's my fault? I am
to dump her, Jake, but you don't want to be cruel. So you make me the hitman. You act like a lunatic. Sheila thinks she's well out of it, and you're off the hook. You never get your hands dirty, do you?
You don't think very much of me, do you?
You see what I mean? You're so afraid to face who you really are that you let me pass judgment on you, and then you blame me for what you don't like about yourself.
Well, since I'm making up what you say, I might as well take advantage of it.
You're cute, Jake. Nuts, but cute. Leave your work where it belongs. That's writing, and this is living. If surgeons lived like you, they'd be cutting people up in elevators.
Where are you going?
Well, hopefully out of your mind, which is where I think you're headed.
Then help me.
How?
I want to get from there to here. Up there, I can trust what I'm doing. It's down here that's hard, because it's people you have to trust.
It's hard for everyone, Jake. That's why women carry mace in their pocketbooks.
Will I see you again?
I don't know. That's between you and Maggie.
I feel like I'm trying to put together a jigsaw puzzle that has no picture on it. I'm a blank, waiting to get filled in. How did I get this way? And that's not a rhetorical question. If you know, please tell me. All right, go back to the beginning. That's what Edith always says. Go back to the beginning. A mother story. I'm 6 years old, and I'm sitting in the kitchen watching my mother shell peas. And I see a roach on the floor. Mom, quicker than a speeding train, grabs a newspaper and swats it up against the baseboard. Where do roaches come from, I ask her. From the dirt, she says. Oh, the roaches live in the dirt and they eat it. No, says my mom, the dirt turns into roaches. I go to my room, and I lay on my bed, and I say, the dirt turns into roaches? And suddenly it dawns on me, my mother is dumb. I mean, instinctively I know that 6 years old is too young to realize your mother is dumb. I mean, you're banking your whole childhood on the fact that this woman is going to be raising you. So I decided on that day that I would never trust anyone again except for myself. I love my mother, but I never asked her any more questions. And so, here I am at age 53 without any answers. Oh my God, Julie?
You remember, I couldn't sleep a wink last night wondering if you'd send for me or not.
Of course I would.
Then you heard me praying. Please, Jake, don't forget you've got to think of me today. And you did, didn't you?
Obviously I did, or you wouldn't be here. The thing is, Julie, this is just not a good time right now.
Oh, are you writing?
I don't know. I can't tell what this is anymore.
I read some of your books. Just the first few. I didn't get to the rest yet.
What do you think?
I like them.
But you didn't love them.
No. But I see you enjoyed getting better than the last.
What was wrong with them?
You're you, Jake. Just be you. Oh, and don't rush the ending. You always rush the ending as if you're anxious to get on to the next one.
I know, I sort of do that with people, too. But, Julie, you know, I had a real long day. I'm very tired. Can we maybe do this tomorrow?
Tomorrow is too late, Jake. Today is October 12th.
October 12th?
My birthday. I'm
Geez,
35.
I'm sorry, Julie.
So, where's the mirror? I want to see how you get it. Oh, sure. My denim jacket, your favorite. Oh, and that little chocolate stain is gone.
Oh, I had it clean. And then I gave it to Molly. She asked for it.
I'm glad. So, this is 35.
Yeah, feel any different?
No. I don't look much different either. I've hardly aged.
I'm sorry, Julie. It's your birthday. I didn't have the heart.
Damn it, Jake. Will you stop controlling everything? I'm 35. Make me feel 35.
Okay. Okay. You're 35.
Wow. Sounds like a kick in the head. What does the three feel like?
The kick's a little lower.
But it looks better. You and me, we look more like a couple. Probably gonna live a very long time, Jake.
Why?
I need you to, otherwise who else will bring me back?
I'm not the only one who thinks of you.
No, but if you're the only one thinking of me the way I want to be thought of,
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't.
what does that mean?
It means that you're too perfect. You're too smart smart, too sweet, too beautiful, too understanding. No other woman can hold a candle to you. They're all standing in the dark, waiting to get a compliment from me.
Why do you do it? Was I so terrible that you can't see me the way I was?
Don't you understand? When I bring you back, I even make myself better than I am. I'm cute, I'm smart, I'm witty, I'm romantic, I'm goddamn irresistible!
Don't do it to me! I don't want to be a shrine. I don't want to be a touched-up photo in a family album. I don't want to be me, Jake, because even a memory deserves some self-respect. Otherwise, I'll never know if you would love me if we were still together.
Oh, of course I
No,
would.
it's the fantasy, that idealization of every man's dream is life. I'll never grow old. We do, Jake. And if you keep bringing me back here looking like a young Natalie Wood and acting like Sally Field in The Flying Nun, I'm going to lose respect for you. Jake, I want to be woman enough for you because if I'm not, you won't be man enough for me. You were gone before me. I would have kept you funny and loving and sexy, but I wouldn't leave out the petulant son of a bitch you can sometimes be because I have the whole package, damn it. Oh, good God, it feels good to have some fire in me again.
I've created Mrs. Jacobstein.
Unlimited lives, fight, what's wrong with that? It's natural.
Hello?
God, we used to go at it sometimes.
Maggie?
Remember the time I threw a rolling heel top at you? Hit you right in the head.
Julie, could you hold it down a minute? Maggie.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Maggie, hi. Where are you? Where have you been? Ballooning in France. You don't mean gaining weight, do you? No. You're not fine. Where are you? That's just around the corner. No, I'm just finishing up some work here. Could you hold on a minute? What?
Jake, let her come. It'll be good for you.
With you here? No, I just went through that. There's a poor girl named Sheila who's probably halfway to Montana by now.
I'll leave when she gets here. She told you, Jake. It's not important to her.
Hey? Yeah, hi. No, that would be great. Sure, I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Yeah, I am too. Bye. So you really don't mind my seeing Maggie?
No, my time with you will come again.
Why, have you heard something I've been 8 days?
Don't worry. I'm in no rush.
It's been really good seeing you again, Julie. Maybe we can do this again sometime.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What?
Waiting for my birthday present.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I didn't get you anything.
Yes, you did. You just haven't delivered it yet.
What?
Molly, you said I could meet Molly on my birthday.
I can't do that now, Julie.
Jake, you promised. Suppose you died. This could be my only chance. This could be Molly's only chance to meet me. You gotta do it, Jake.
But Maggie's coming.
In 10 minutes. You can cover a lot in 10 minutes.
I don't believe that I'm having a conversation with myself and I'm losing the argument. Okay. Sit over there. No, not there. Up in the back, in the shadows.
Why?
Why? Because I'm nervous. I have bad feelings about this.
I'll take care of it, Jake. I'll treat it with respect.
Okay. This is going to be the famous Case Street right up there with the Elephant Man. All right. Here we go. How old?
Who?
Molly, how old do you want her to be?
Right now, today, the way I've never seen her. The way she's never seen me. I'm ready, Jake.
All right. Showtime.
Hi, Dad. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Hi.
So why am I here? You sure you're not sick or anything?
No, it's... Listen, hon, this is going to sound a little weird.
What is it?
There's someone here.
Hello, Molly. It's all right, Molly. Don't be scared. Jake, she's having trouble with it. It's not right this way. Help her to accept it. Molly, I didn't want to frighten you.
It's okay. I didn't think it all the way through. Let me start again.
No, it's okay. Now I understand. Now it's fine. Are you sure?
Yes, positive. Hello, Mom.
Hello, Molly. Would you like to sit here with me? Would that be all right?
Yes, of course. I have a million things to ask you. It's like meeting someone you've only heard about. Like a movie star. Only it's my mom. gave me for Christmas. And this one a friend of mine gave me.
Okay, let's hear about the friend. This is the kind of news I came back for. Who is he?
Well, he's at Yale, the drama department. He did play with. I met him in the theater.
An actor.
No, set designer. He graduated with an architectural degree.
I'm sitting here listening to a conversation that never existed and never could. And yet it is so real to me. From the looks of it, real to them too. Their love, their laughter, their reborn intimacy was all created by me. And I'm thinking, if I can create that intimacy, why can't I experience it in my own life?
What was the best thing you ever together? Just you and me.
Oh gosh, so many things. The first movie I ever took you to.
101 Dalmatians.
Right. The first horse I ever put you on.
Chiquita, a Palomino with a yellow mane.
The first sleepover date you ever had.
Cynthia Gribble. She got sick in the night and she threw up all over me.
And you came into my room and you said, Mommy, did you hurt my feelings? What were your favorite times?
That's easy. When we were in that hotel in Atlantic City, you let me call room service and order my own dinner.
So I came out of the shower and found 2 chocolate sundaes. Oh, and a pineapple cheesecake.
I thought you were the greatest mom in the whole world because you didn't send it back.
Am I the only one who's ever done this? I don't think so. There's not a one of you who hasn't, at 3 o'clock in the morning when you're laying in bed staring up at the ceiling, thought about what it would be like to have a conversation with your father who died 5 or 20 years ago. We still look the same. Would you still be his little girl? Or the boy that you loved in college who married someone else? How would your life change if he proposed to you instead? We all do it. We don't play that scene out. My problem is I just don't stop doing it.
I never wanted it to end. I never wanted to grow up. I never wanted you to grow old. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, it was terrible for me to say. It was terrible of me to leave.
You must have been so angry.
No, I'm not angry. I just never knew where you went to. It happened so fast. I kept thinking you were going to come back. All I had was your picture next to my bed. I talked to it every night. Sometimes you would smile at me, and sometimes I could hear your voice. It was so clear and so comforting, telling me what to do, telling me not to worry, telling me that you loved me. So one day, I just stopped hearing it. I'd call out for you, but there was no answer. I'd shake your picture, talk to me, but it would just stare back at me. I felt so cheated.
I'm sorry about that, Molly. I'm sorry about all the years we didn't have together.
And suddenly I felt like this had gone on long enough. It's getting late, Molly. Maddie will be here soon.
No, not yet. Tell me other things, Mom. Keep talking. Anything.
I can't, hon. Maggie's on her way. We should go. We're taking enough of Dad's time.
It's not Dad's time. It's our time. I don't want you to go.
We'll do this again, Molly, another time.
What other time? I've been waiting for this day since I was 10 years old. I don't want her to go.
It's all right, baby. Your father has to promise to me too. I'll come back again, I swear.
No! You said that to me in Vermont and you never came back. I don't trust you anymore. I don't trust him. I don't trust anyone.
That sounds familiar. That word doesn't keep coming up by accident.
I need those years. I need you to fill in the 11 years that I never had with you.
Molly, no one
Will
can,
you have a chance to make them up?
no one can make up those 11 years. Not like this. This is just a game. We can't keep playing this game forever.
I didn't ask to play it. You brought me here. You brought Mom. You bring us together after 11 years and you give us 10 lousy minutes together? What is that? Why did you do it? So damn cruel.
Because I asked him to, Molly.
No, you didn't. He did. He
I wanted to see you both happy.
By doing the impossible?
Not so impossible. I saw you both laughing, both together again. It made me happy to see that.
I think you're the one that doesn't notice the game. So what happens to us now? Do we go back in some corner of your mind until Mom's next birthday to hear the second installment of the years that never happened?
Okay, stop it. I don't want to hear it.
He can't stop it. He loves it too much. He'll never let go of it. He'll sit in his house alone, afraid to get on with his life because this is his life. Isn't that right, Dad?
So everyone tells me.
Then let go of this.
I will. Eventually.
No, not eventually. Eventually has come. Eventually is today. I don't know what it is that you're trying to work out. It's Mom's death. That wasn't your fault. My loss wasn't your fault.
You don't have to be at fault to feel guilty.
You don't have to feel guilty to make it better. I think Mom and I ought to go now. Don't you?
It feels like someone's taking my toys away from me.
Everyone gives up their toys sometime. Come on, Mom, let's go.
Just don't leave together.
Why not? The neighbors?
It's too wrapped up, too dramatic, too final. I feel like Ethel Merman's going to come out and start singing, "Everything coming up roses." Just say goodnight. Go back to school. Say, see you next week, then.
It's still playing the game, isn't it?
Sure, but indulge me.
Why not? My God, what am I doing here so late? I have an exam tomorrow. Good night, Dad. Get some sleep. You look tired. Love you. Good night, Mom. It was real good seeing you. You look just great. Can I kiss her goodbye? I won't make an opera out of you.
Whatever you want to do. I'm not playing anymore.
I love you, baby. I love you too, Mom.
Thank you for my present, Jake.
Next year, you're getting a gift certificate from Bendel's. That's Maggie. You better go.
Not yet. There's still something you can do for me.
Don't ask to see Bart. He died when he was 12.
No. I want to talk with Mr. Bob.
I don't think we should get physical, Julie. They have a nasty word for that.
You don't have to do anything. This one's my gift. Goodbye, Jim. Hi.
Hi.
It's good to see you.
You look wonderful.
Don't screw this up, Jake.
So how are you feeling?
Tense, but relaxed. You?
I'm studiously nonchalant.
The apartment looks nice. Anything new here?
Just today's paper. How's your place?
Ugly. But it has a nice view of much better apartments.
You look so fit. You're still jogging.
No, treadmill. Like jogging in place now. Don't have that same urge to get somewhere that I used to.
You can sit down if you want. I think that's till you're half the sofa over there.
Oh, if you get a letter from my lawyer about a legal separation, you can forget about it.
You changed your mind?
No, he died. Your lawyer.
Don't we all? So, can I get you anything? A drink, some coffee?
Oh, no, I'm eating dinner for someone. Someone for dinner. Okay, maybe I am a little nervous.
Yeah, well, this smile is painted on too. So, tell me about this job I've been hearing about.
Oh, yeah, I'm working for Wang.
What's he like?
Well, it's not a him, really. It's the computer company that the oblique commercials. You know, 5 men and women sitting around the table with overlapping conversations and quick shots of their shoes or scratching their earlobes. It's a very effective ad campaign, except that most people still don't know what a Wayne is.
Well, I thought I do, but it obviously couldn't be that.
No. So glad to get that first part of the conversation over with, Jake.
Oh, me too. I felt like we stumbled into a Noel Gallagher tribute or something.
You are funny.
And how about you? Are you happy?
Happy? No, not really. But at least I'm not running like mad trying to find it everywhere from here to Calcutta.
Calcutta. That reminds me of that three-way conversation you had with Sheila. That was something, wasn't it?
Who's Sheila?
Oh, shit, sorry. Just a minor lapse in my spatial concepts.
Still can't keep them out, huh, Jake? Oh, the irony of it.
What?
I'm still attracted to the one thing that drove me after you.
Well, that sounds promising.
I didn't make any. I still don't think a marriage can run on an attraction alone.
No, neither do I. So, what did you stop over for?
Well, I came to see you. To talk to you.
I sense something important is about to be said here.
I think the man that I'm going to have dinner with tonight is going to propose to me.
I see. Well, that certainly ranks up there as important. Right up there with my house on fire. So, how do you feel about that?
Scared I might say yes.
Who isn't? And the frightening part?
But it would be over between us.
It would certainly slow things down, wouldn't it? I don't suppose they'd come along and coach you? No. So what'd you do?
He listens to me. He pays attention to me.
For a living?
Jesus Christ!
What?
I'm standing here telling you that in 20 minutes I'm about to make the biggest decision of my life. But I don't feel any concern from you or any interest in my life unless it's connected to you.
I'm concerned. If you were sick, I'd be worried. If you got married, I'd get pissed. Seeing as how I still care about you, and it seems pretty reasonable.
I still care about you too, Jake. But that doesn't depend on our getting together or not.
Am I dead because I'm not rooting for the other guy to get the girl?
Why is it that every time we talk, it always ends up being a story?
Well, if it is, it never seems to get past the editor. Jesus, Maggie, if you were going to pick up where we left off 6 months ago, why didn't you go right to dinner?
Well, I was hoping things might have changed since 6 months ago.
Yeah, they have. You found someone who listens better than I do.
Jake, don't listen to the words. Listen to the feelings. There's pain going on here. Your pain and mine. See, we're not going to get anywhere until we get in touch with those feelings. We're like two people reaching out for each other with both hands tied behind our back.
Why can't I understand your concept of getting in touch with your pain? I don't think I speak words. I speak feelings and emotions. I love. I care. I'm miserable. I'm angry. I'm hurt. I'm desperate. God, I'm hopeful. But mostly I'm confused. Am I getting close?
Yes, Jake, you're getting close.
Thank God. Tell me what it is so I can hold on to it.
I think part of you is standing here in front of me, watching me, talking to me. But there's that other part of you, the writer. The observer who's standing in his office right now watching us, observing the two of us detached as hell. He's the one who's getting in the way, Jake. He's the one who's not involved in our problem. He's a voyeur, a manipulator. Until you learn to let go of him, Jake, and trust yourself and not what he judges to be the truth, then you won't feel safe with me or with anybody else. And that would be such a loss.
You make me feel so inhuman, so isolated.
No, I think you're alone. I think you put yourself there a long time ago because it feels safe to you. All I'm asking is that you come out of your hiding place and join the rest of us. There's a lot of people here who love you, Jake. Trust it.
I don't observe because I prefer it. I'm not alone because I choose to be. I don't write because I'm any good at it. I write to survive. It's the only thing that doesn't reject me. My characters, the only ones I know who love me unconditionally because I give them life. Do you love me unconditionally, Maggie?
Not that selfless, Jake. And you didn't give me life, my mother did. I don't like you much better than I like her.
You do. Funny, you look like you're about 10 miles away from where I sit.
Oh, Jake, I think we're close. I think we're an inch or two apart.
And what is wrong with that? Most couples I know have the Grand Canyon between them and they don't even realize it.
Well, I would realize it, and I want more than that for us.
I mean this sincerely. I wish I were as smart as you.
I wasn't this smart before I married you. You made me think. You made me observe.
So, how about if your observer runs off with my observer, then you and I can stay here?
All right. You want me to stay? I'll stay. You want me to come back? I'll come back.
You're tricky. You know I would grab that in a minute. But you know that I'm smart enough to know that it would never work. That I know you're right. That until I understand the concept of those 2 inches, things will never be right for us.
You know, even though we've just been pretty tough on each other, I think this is the best conversation we've ever had.
Really, I hated it. I grew up watching movies where saying I love you was a happy ending.
Well, maybe it will be. Once we both realize that this isn't a movie. Gotta go, I'll be late for dinner.
Maggie, you're not going to say yes to this guy tonight. I mean, he's not only like a quarter of an inch away or something.
No. No. I'm gonna wait till I hear from you.
Great. So what am I supposed to do? Walk around the house all here today here with a tape measure? Jeez, what are you hoping is going to happen?
A miracle, a catharsis, a bolt of lightning.
Christ, I have to be the Messiah.
No, I'm settled for Jake. So long, Jake.
Men have to climb mountains for women. They cross burning deserts. And I can't get to this one because of 2 lousy inches. Maybe if you throw a little more weight around the text, I could squeeze across the finish line. So what do we need? Bolt of lightning, a catharsis, and a miracle. Where the hell do you shop for those? Wait a minute. Hold it. I feel another mother story coming on. Make that a mother-father story. There's a connection. I'm 10 years old, and I'm walking down the street with my friend Sal. And coming in the opposite direction, we see my father. And he's with a woman half his age. A chippy, we used to call him then. He doesn't see me. Sal says, "Hey, Jake, isn't that your dad?" And I, whether to protect him or in my own guilt, say, "No, that's not my dad, just someone who looks like my dad." Later on that night, what possessed me to tell my mother, I still don't know. I wanted to make things right. But right for who? So my father finally comes home. My mother grabs him, drags him up into my bedroom, turns on the light switch, says, "Tell him, Jake, tell him what you saw, told me you saw today." I wanted to run away and hide, or just die on the spot. But my mother would not be denied. So I told my father what I saw. And he looked me in the eye, and he said, "You're a liar. You didn't see me. You saw someone who looked like me." He wanted me to pay for his indiscretion. I hated my father for betraying my mother. I hated my mother for betraying me. And I hated myself for betraying both of them. It eventually was forgotten and maybe even forgiven in the 30 years that finally buried them both. But I can't help thinking that 3 betrayals in one day would make 2 inches an awful long trip for someone who never would have had to trust again. Huh. So what's that? Small catharsis? What do you think, Aaron? Karen? Karen, I'm calling you. She's never done this before. Karen, it's Jake. Come on out. You can wear whatever you like. I'll pay for it. Karen, where are you? Oh, this is scary. Don't leave. I just feel like being left alone right now.